Good morning, Steve here. I have been busy for the last couple of days scanning movies, our old movies. I'm done with Thelma's dad's movies, and I've been going through our movies. I did have to, I showed you a few days ago, I was cutting the big reels, the 400-foot reels down to 200-foot reels. They're easier to manage. And anyway, I've been doing that in the evenings typically, or when I'm not committed to something else. And I've been posting, as I find them, little local parades, Memorial Day, homecoming parades, things like that. You know, there's just a few minutes, or sometimes not even a minute, segments. And I've been posting them to the You Might Be From Mechanic Falls If Facebook page, and getting over 100 views on each one right there. Or on Rumble. They're on Rumble and they're linked to the, I don't post them directly to the page. I link them to Rumble, our Rumble channel, my Rumble channel. Thelma has her own Rumble channel. Anyway, thank you all for your comments. I'm glad you appreciate them. I'm glad you're enjoying the memories. And there will be more to come, I expect. I haven't gone forward enough. I've got a couple more 200-foot reels to go through, and then I think I'm down to the Blue Angels and things like that. We took a lot of movies at air shows, which kind of get boring. They're all the same after a while. So I don't know if I've had too many parades. I'm up to 1978, and we didn't take a lot of movies after that. Like I say, I've got about a half an hour's worth of film to go before I get into the air shows, I think. Anyway, if I find something interesting, I'll certainly post it. So we'll all look forward to that. Anyway, yesterday we wound up in West Paris, off in the boonies of West Paris, off 219, visiting with an old co-worker, friend that Thelma and I both knew. She and her husband was off working. She's retired, so to speak. She has a huge garden, or I should say several gardens. Had a great time visiting with her. That was good. And then on the way back we stopped at Walmart. Yay! Got some groceries, got some toilet paper. Another thing, I picked up something that we should have had all along. I haven't unpacked it yet. This is a set of lights, the little red and green, I don't know if you can see them. And then this white one. These are lights for our canoe. We went camping with one of our sons and his family a couple of years ago up at Mount Blue State Park, and we're out in the canoe after dark one night, and there were some other friends. He had lots of friends, and they were all camping together. They weren't out in there, and he asked me, he said, "Shouldn't we have lights on our canoe out here?" I said, "I don't know. I thought you had to be a motorboat to have lights." No. We should have had lights, because if a motorboat had come down through there and hadn't seen us and run right into us, then that would have been our fault. Anyway, so I got this it's a $27 battery-operated set from Ozark Trail, which I think is probably a Walmart brand, I don't know. But anyway, that'll do the job. So if we're ever out after dark again, which we have been before on the river, which doesn't have any, I've never seen a motorboat on there. I think they can go out there. Maybe they do once in a while, fishing, but never run into one. So, yeah, we were actually a couple of canoes we had out there one night, waiting for the full moon to come up. That was a learning experience. Going on. So, we have lights for our canoe now, so if we ever do want to go out at night, we can do it legally and safely. Yay! It was something I just happened to think of when we were headed through Walmart, and I had to pick up another little USB power plug for part of my movie scanning business in there. I've had to get a few adapters to make it all connect and work well, and it is working well. It's working very well. I'm very pleased with the Wolverine now that I've figured out all the problems. And with Movie Maker, Windows Movie Maker on our PC, which is a free program. That's working well, and I know there are better programs out there, but I'm not going to spend money on this. Have a great day, folks.